Good morning everybody. This is an interface that I just finished, which can decompose a transaction into multiple flows for you. So in this video, I will demonstrate you how to use this interface and what the interface will do for you. Okay, so let me explain what this interface will do at first. As you can see, here is a transaction example. It is sent by Polynix.com. Polynix.com is the sender of this transaction, and as you can see, there are a lot of wallets receive money from this transaction, including one called bitrix.com, which is an exchange node, and other unknown wallet. These wallets are from unknown source. We do not know what is that. Maybe that is other person or something like this. And there are also some change address, but the change address will be ignored by our by my interface, because the database do not have that kind of information about change address. Okay, so it will decompose it into a lot of flow like this. Let me run this query for you. Okay, so let me explain how to use it first. To use it, you need to connect to the database with a client object, which is a Mongo client. If you want to run this interface on your computer instead of Huamin's server, you can use the SSHTTP connector and get the client from this connector. But if you want to run this program on Huamin's server, you can do something like this. You can just create a client there. I think it's localhost. Okay, localhost. The port number is something like this. Yeah, if you want to use it on Huamin's server, just do it like this. Sorry, but since this demonstration will be on my own PC, so I will still use the SSH connector to connect to the database. Okay, after you initialize the flow extractor, and then you can use this method of it to do the query. All you need to do is pass in a list of query objects. Each object should be in this format. It should have a transaction ID and wallet ID. Pay attention that this wallet ID should be the wallet that send this transaction out, which means send money to other people. You can also write this one here, but then it will only return you one flow, because for this transaction there's only one flow concerns bitrix.com. If you want to view all the flow it have, you must use the sender ID here. Okay, that is how you write the query for that. And then as you can see, there are two other parameters here, and I will explain that later, but the default value of them are false. So it will return you a 2D array. You can iterate it, like use two for loops here, like this. For transaction in result, for flow in transaction, print out the flows. Okay, let me run this for you. Okay, as you can see, it has a lot of flows here, and you can see the result is something like this. For every flow, it will have this kind of format. Let me show you with this formatter here. It will have outputs, this one input, this one, and the amount on that flow is 1.4 something. Transaction ID, the timestamp, and the balance. The balance means after this transaction, how much money are there remain in the input, remain in this wallet, remain in, more specifically should be this wallet. Okay, hope you can understand. So let me explain what is the functionality of these two parameters. So let us change it to true. Basically, it will combine all the unknown wallet into one flow. What is unknown wallet? Wallets like this are unknown, which means it can from some individuals. It can belong to some individuals. The non-wallets are all the wallets on this page, like gambling, storesuicide.com. All these are non-wallets and will not be combined. Okay, let us run and see the result. As you can see, it aggregates all these unknown wallet ID into an array of outputs, and also for the amount, it will also be aggregated into an array here, and only those exchange nodes will not be combined together. So the second parameter show type for exchange, which means if you set it to true, it will also load all the detailed information about pipe level information of this flow. So this input detail, as you can see here, there are two public key input money to this transaction. One is 12CG, it sent out 2.47 Bitcoin, and here 12CG transaction index amount is 5.47. Also the public key, another public key should be here. Oh, sorry. Another public key is here, and they send out 81 something, which is here. Okay, as for the output detail, which means the receiver, of course the receiver here is bitrex.com, and you can see there are 3 public key receiving money from polynex.com, which belongs to bitrex.com. So the output detail here should have 3 objects, a list of 3 objects. This one, and this one, and you can check that. For example, 1NZVX, it receives 0.1305 Bitcoin, and you can see here 1305. Okay, I suppose you have understand what I have said. As for these unknown wallets, because we do not have the detail for that, so it will not be included. The output detail will not be included here, but we still include the input detail in those flows. Okay, let me check the time. Yeah, that is basically how you can use, and what this interface will do for you and how you can use it. Of course, you can set it to false. You do not want to combine all the unknown wallets, and this will return you a lot of results, and each flow will contains the detail, the pipe level information for you. Okay, you can also do something like this, and this will give you more this will return the result of 2 queries together.